Nacho Hour. This is the Nacho Man. This is the Nacho Cave. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I'd like to just start off this week by addressing the so-called super fan. I don't know how you could be a super fan when you have like 5 teams. Come in on Monday is running around all over the place talking about, did you see the game? Did you see the game? Well, obviously you got something to say, so why don't you let it rip, Tater Chip? He saw, did you see the Chargers and Raiders won? They're both going to be battling for first in the West, and they're both going to make the playoffs. And what about my Rams? They keep winning. They're going to get the 1 seed. They're going to beat Philly next week. What do you think about that? I said, well, I'll tell you what I think about that. Why don't you put your Happy Meal down, stand up tall on your booster seat so you can look at Nacho in the eye when I talk to you. First off, at all 5 of your teams, they all suck anyways because it's been almost 20 years since any of them won something. I'd ask you to act like you've been there before, but when you're used to teams that sucking all the time, you ain't used to winning, so you don't know what to do. First off, you got your San Diego Chargers over here, or Los Angeles Chargers over here, that ain't never won a ring, so that's why they're called the Lord of No Rings. You got the Chokeland haters that's about to move to Vegas, be called the Las Vegas Gamblers, and all they're going to be worrying about is gambling and hookers. Hey, that's right up their alley. They ain't going to be even worried about football. And then your beloved Yams, last time I checked, they sucked when they were in L.A. They had to go to St. Louis to win a Super Bowl. So just because they're back in L.A. now and they got Wade Phillips and they got a couple games under their belt, don't make it like it's going to be something special. Alright, so don't get lost in the cheese sauce, because I'll tell you what, right now their asses all still suck canal water and they ain't going to do nothing with it. So Nacho's going to do you a favor. He's going to go get a 5-piece of freaking onion rings for you. That way you can put one on each of your finger and you can feel like they won something. Alright, let's talk about some games this week. First off, we got the Seattle Sea Chickens playing the New England Chicken Fingers. And what I like to call the Bird Bath Bowl. You got Russell Wilson over there just playing with them like they are a rubber ducky in his bathtub. After that beatdown, they should be called the Chicken Fries. No, it's okay, Rob. They don't need to be salted. Then the next game you got the Los Angeles. I keep saying San Diego because I'm just used to them sucking in that city. Now they're sucking in another. The Los Angeles phone chargers. Yeah, I said phone chargers because every time they play, all you want to do is charge your phone. Gotcha, B. Playing, they're over here struggling against the Cleveland, I can't even spell, win team. Yeah, it's only 3 letters, but they can't seem to get past the O. Then the third game, you got the Tampa Bay Butt Pirates against the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, there's a lot of poop getting pushed in that game. Now, last week I was kind of giving some news right before I did the Nacho Hour, and I forgot to give out a couple of awards because I was kind of preoccupied with something on my mind. So I would like to give out a couple of awards for last week and this week. I'll start off last week's with the Soggy Chip Award goes to no other than the Los Angeles Phone Chargers field goal kicker. Not only can you not make field goals, but what you miss like 4 or 5 extra points? You're like the Shaquille O'Neal free throws. I don't even know why you're in the NFL. You should go sit on the sideline or just get somebody some Gatorade. And the Mad Hot Topper Award last week goes to Julio Jones. 12 catches, over 250 yards, 2 touchdowns. Just lighting it up all over the place, showing why he's one of the elite receivers. This week's Soggy Chip Award goes to no other than Gronkowski, the bitch that he is, for that cheap shot on the dude on the ground after he got, so what, he intercepted the ball. You want to take a cheap shot while he's on the ground, and then you give this punk-ass apology that nobody believes, and then you want to go there and start complaining about the referees, and then talk about, I'm going to appeal the suspension and all that, instead of being a man and taking responsibility for your actions. That's why you're a punk, and the rest of your team are bitches just like you. Now, the Mad Hot Topper Award this week goes to, I'm going to give it to AJ Green. Not necessarily because of his performance, just because the fact when he did his best impression of GSP choking out Michael Bisping at the UFC title fight, for his game, he was a man. He took the fine. He said he's not going to, fight the suspension. He's going to man up and take responsibility for his actions, and he took the suspension. And that's what you should do. You should be a man and take that responsibility. So the Mad Hot Topper Award goes to him, and that's why he's one of the elite receivers, and obviously he knows how to act like a man when he makes his mistakes. Alright, let's talk about this game this week. Where should I start? Obviously, we went down to Miami to play the Miami Minnows. First off, we had Jay, aka 50 Cent down there. We should have went over there and made change for $1 out of him because he's not even good. We made him look like a freaking Pro Bowler out there. And we should have had the minnows over there, lost at sea, just like the freaking Gilligan's Island episode. But instead, you got freaking Simeon over here handing out gifts like it's Christmas already, and we get it handed to us. I don't know what's going on with the coaching staff. I mean, I understand that we got people out and, we're missing a few people. But at the end of the day, I don't know how in the hell you guys let Isaiah McKenzie back on that field. Seriously. I mean, oh, he's a special returner. Yeah, he's special, all right. Short but special. I mean, seriously. You didn't drop the punt. You decided to field it like at the 3 and run in the end zone, get tackled, fumble it, almost give up the touchdown, to only give up a safety. Honestly, you should never touch a football again. You shouldn't even touch Gatorade. You suck that bad. I mean, it was horrible. We got 4 games left. Alright, right now, we're paying like a freaking bag full of assholes that stinks like high heaven. It does. Out of one of these 4 games, can we get a complete game from all phases of the team? Offense, defense, special teams. Just one. Just one of these games. I mean, I don't think it's hard to do. We got, the My Little Ponies coming up, the Washington Foreskins, the Kansas City Queeves, and the New York Paper Airplanes. One of these games. And it's not even so much the win. It's just play good on all 4 phases of the game and play with heart. This week coming up, we play the New York Paper Airplanes. I can't say nothing. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking as much at the time that I'm doing this. We get Akib, a.k.a. 2 Chainz to lead back after his suspension, of Debo and Crabtree. So let's see how this unfolds, coming up. The calendar's going great. We got all the photos selected. They're getting set up right now. I got a preview shot of one of the things. It looks really good. I've got some really good feedback on some of the people that saw it. So, it should turn out really good. Like I said, $25 a calendar goes to a good cause. Hit me up, whether it's on Facebook, if you see me in person, on YouTube, whatever. You want to get a calendar as a gag gift or, just to hang up, let me know. Like I said, this week we got the New York Paper Airplanes at home. Let's see what happens. Don't get lost in the cheese sauce. See you next week.